I just want to tell you about a client that I've been working with who had a huge change they needed to make. Their business was really being hurt, and they had tried to do this structural change 2 years previously, and it resulted in a coup. The board sacked the CEO and the staff ended up demonstrating and picketing on the streets. So as you can imagine, walking into this one, there was a little bit of anxiety in the air from place to place. And I liked the organisation and the people, put in a proposal suggesting what we might do, and I'd asked about these objectives, measures and value that I talked about. I suggested initially that we start with a working group drawn from different parts of the organisation to represent everyone to kind of come up with the proposal, if you like. Lovely inclusive thing. I thought this was pretty good. They're going to love it, and they did. But just before we got started, I realised that as I heard the chief executive and senior managers talking, I realised that I didn't think there was going to be enough trust that the people out there in the organisation would have in any representative that you might suggest because of the history that had happened. And I thought, we've got to change this. We can't do it with a working group. It's not going to work. So we ended up doing something different. This is the kind of iterative thing that I'm talking about. So what we did was we invited every single person to come we put on a number of sessions and we invited them to come and, if they wanted to, and give information and help us craft and develop the proposal. That went really well. But as we were talking to the managers about this and trying to get some dates and times to get them to get their buy-in and then capture their hearts and minds, I walked into this room and sort of within about 15 minutes, I realised that this management team couldn't bear to be in the same room, let alone kind of agree on some sort of extra resource going into things to do some sort of change. So we had to do something with the management team. So we did a special thing with them, got them together and kind of worked on those issues and got those resolved to the point that they were able to lead this project and other projects as well, kind of got a bit unfrozen as well, but unstuck. So that was good. What I'm saying is that I wasn't able to walk in and after the first meeting with the chief executive say, right, this is exactly what we have to do. I made the first step, which was a solid step. It turned out to be completely wrong. It wouldn't have worked if we'd done that. But I managed to persuade the CEO that that's what we should do, but luckily we didn't do that. So I guess I'm saying that by this, what I call detached engagement, where you're more involved with the other person that you're talking to, but you're maintaining a detachment as well, doing this joint inquiry that I talk about, that's how you kind of feel your way forward to what's the next step. And the next step may hopefully be something new, something novel, something innovative, but it also has the potential not to be. And if it turns out not to be, then you have to decide how you're going to respond to that.